Chelsea intend to sign the new Mbappe. Real Madrid are monitoring the new Mbappe from AS Monaco, Malamine Efekele. PSG are considering the option of acquiring the new Mbappe. More and more headlines like these have been popping up online recently, making the #1 game fans from all over the world raise their eyebrows with the question: who is this new Mbappe guy and how good is he at football? Today, the Inside Football channel will tell you the story of Malamine Efekele, one of the most promising forwards, those who can define an era in world football. Thus, support this video with a like so that as many fans as possible can get to know this upcoming star. And don't forget to write in the comments below from which city and country you're watching us. With that out of the way, let's get into it. The Malamine Efekele phenomenon has European giants in a frenzy, shouts the headline of Foot Mercato, which specializes in transfer deals. His name is written in the notebooks of almost all the world's best team scouts who come to see him in action. As of today, the AS Monaco player is considered one of the brightest football gems of his generation. You see, they call him the new KYLIAN Mbappé for a reason. The boy is currently 19 years old. He still has not made his debut appearance for Monegasque's in official matches, but is regularly called up for training sessions with the first team. Malamine has a lot more in common with Mbappe than you might think. For instance, he was also born in Paris suburbs. Efekele is a native of the city of Livry-Gargan, and like KYLIAN, the teen managed to play for AS Bondy squad. Here, comparisons with the PSG and France international forward go even further because, according to the media, Mbappe's father, Wilfried, was one of the coaches of the talented boy at Bondy. Moreover, KYLIAN and Malamine spent a part of their time undergoing football development at the most prestigious youth academy in France, Clairefontaine, National Centre du Football. After first accomplishments in football, the prodigy was noticed by the scouts of AS Monaco, who, like no other, know how to develop talented young men. In the summer of 2019, when Malamine was only 15 years old, he gave his yes to Monaco and went on to conquer the coast of the Ligurian Sea and French football. Efekele has always been the leader of his national team, as well as the top scorer. Now he's a key player at the Red and White's U19 team. In particular, back in the 2021-22 season, the new Mbappe scored 17 goals, helping his team reach the final of the French U19 championship. At Monaco, they totally believe in the potential of the new Mbappe, signing the first professional contract with their prodigy in the summer of 2022. Guys, if you've watched this video up to this point, it means that you enjoy our content, so please give a subscribe to Inside Football so you won't miss any future videos. Thank you! Efekele is the definition of a modern striker, capable of taking any position up front. Center forward, right or left winger, it doesn't matter which role he needs to cover. Here's how the Wizkid is described by Monaco's press service. Malamine Efekele is a lively striker who can play on one side or in the center of attacking line, and who knows how to take advantage of the available space. Naturally driven by the desire to score, he is nevertheless deeply altruistic. They've cloned KYLIAN Mbappé, and this is how some French media, in particular Get Football News friends, mention our hero. The fact that club is counting on Malamine shows in the number of friendlies he played as a part of the first team in the summer of 2022. Against Cercle Brugge, St. Gall, Austria Vienna, and Porto B. Then, in the summer of 2023, he was involved in clashes against Bayern, Genoa, Bologna, Cercle Brugge, and Royal Union Saint-Gilloise. In total, we have 9 matches in 2 preseason tours. Right, he hasn't brought a single goal contribution action, but there is still a long way to go. Needless to say, Efekele is getting call-ups to the youth national team of France. In particular, it's known about his 3 games as part of the U19 squad, in which the lad managed to score 1 goal. He also took part in the U20 World Cup, where he also played 3 matches. However, Le Bleu and Efekele failed to deliver, taking 3rd place in a group with Gambia, South Korea, and Honduras. This was not the result expected from the new Mbappe and his team. However, this season, Malamine is actually on fire, slotting 4 goals and providing 5 assists. The top club scouts are closely watching the performances of a new prospect and hope to snatch a potential megastar, because his contract with AS Monaco expires in the summer of 2025. In November 2023, more than 10 clubs were already flirting with Efekele. These are Chelsea, Valencia, Premier League, Bundesliga and Liga 1 teams. These are big clubs from the Premier League and La Liga, but the Bundesliga clubs, which have a lot of successful experience in developing top talents, are interested in the player the most, Foot Mercato writes. Nonetheless, the team considered to be frontrunner for the new Mbappe signature is Chelsea, who have been hunting for the player for quite some time. Since 2020, according to the media. The pensioners could offer to buy his contract and then send him on loan to Strasbourg, another club owned by Todd Boehly. Fabrizio Romano has some insight into Chelsea's interest in Efekele. I've had some fans ask me about Monaco wonderkid Malamine Efekele and links with Chelsea. He's a very good and interesting talent, but I'm not aware of any concrete talk or link at this stage. It's just normal scouting activity by many top clubs, something very normal for talents like Efekele, the top journalist said. Among other things, the Defensa Central publication writes about Real Madrid's interest in the prodigy. Los Blancos chief scout Calafat has already put Efekele's name on his short list. The starting price for a top talent is from 25 million euros. Florentino Perez doesn't want to pay too much and is willing to offer the Monegasquis other conditions. For example, to buy out his contract and leave the player on loan in Monaco for as many seasons as it'll be necessary for the forward's development. The big battle for the new Mbappe will unfold next summer. The world's most reliable insiders predict. Now let's briefly talk about Malamine Efekele's strength. He's a pretty well-built lad who continues to grow. He's currently 1.8 meters tall, but on the pitch, Malamine looks quite powerful. See, in this episode, he does a great job possessing the ball while surrounded by many defenders and still makes the most of the situation. Or check out this one, where he properly protects the ball with his body and earns a free kick. A high starting speed and the ability to break away from defenders in a limited space are definitely the strength of the new Mbappe. Just look at how easily he backed the goal in this clip using this set superpower. And in this clip, Efekele already wasted his chance, although the way he found that moment deserves credit too. Malamine constantly tries to find and break spaces, a quality every promising young striker has to have in his arsenal. Here, he opened perfectly on the flank and dribbled past the defender. Bravo! Watch the new Mbappe breaking into free space from deep and earning a penalty kick. The same goes on in this episode. Look how he started it all from deep and finished his team's fast-attacking effort with a pinpoint strike. And then he ran into the opponent's penalty area and finished the whole attack with an accurate shot in the far corner. What's more, the boy has an impressive distance speed. Here he ran half the pitch, effectively fooled the defender and went on for shooting. The fact that Efekele could become an impressive winger of Mbappe or Henry caliber, which can be evidenced by the following episode. He received the ball, sealed past the defender and gave an assist, everything just as needed. Playing beanpole is not a problem either. Here he opened up perfectly and tossed the ball on a partner using his head. As you can see, he's a very versatile performer who has a lot of potential. No wonder why scouts of top world football clubs such as Real Madrid and Chelsea are already watching him. And what do you think about the new Mbappe guy? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video and give our team a like. We tried very hard to tell you about the newly minted super talent. Subscribe to Inside Football and support our new project called Fanatico with your reviews and subscriptions. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.